Here we are, the entrance to Dover Castle. Apparently we have the place to ourselves because there's nobody coming to visit, which really surprises me because, well, why the hell not? Alright, welcome to part 2. Here we are, Dover Castle. Very quiet, so we're going to have a wander round. Right, here's our map of Dover Castle. We got a lot to get through in an hour and a half because they close at 5. We'll do everything we can. There it is. Dover Castle. Oh. In front of us here we have the Garrison. And, oh, you know what, I'm not going to tell you. I'll just, here you go. Have a read. Just beyond the wall behind me, in the middle of the whole structure, is Henry II's Great Tower. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed in, but later on when we get the drone up, we'll be able to have a proper look. But I'm really glad we came. It is dead quiet. And yeah, it's quite a fun day out actually. So I'm much more appreciative of it now as a grown-up. This area here is called the Bell Battery. Got the cannons here looking out over this way, obviously to defend invasions from land. And I don't think those lambs in the field, oh my god, those lambs are so cute. Let's not blast them. On top of the hill on the right there is what's called the Roman Pharos, which today is what we call a lighthouse. Obviously an important piece of equipment for maritime navigation. Wow! Gonna make our way down the steps through Peverells Tower. Oh. Okay, that was exciting. Help me! Ooh. And we come out overlooking the cliffs again. Oh look, there's the radar tower from the last video. Yeah, there we go. Peverells lower flank, a medieval curtain wall rebuilt with gun positions between 1794 and 1805. Fun fact of the day. This part of Peverells Tower is a lookout point, and behind me there are these cutouts for bow and arrows, so it makes it one of the strongest points of the tower defensively. Closed off here, but climb up to a higher vantage point up these stairs, I'd imagine. This is the outer curtain wall, constructed in the late 12th century and was modified and it was modified and had a bank added in 1755, and I don't know when they were added, but that's a great feature. Got another lookout point here in front of me, but it's very dark, so we're gonna have to put the torch on. Ooh. Nice and cool in here. Here we go. Yeah, one more. Three more. 1, 2, 3. Well, Legolas will be right at home. So as we make our way along this path here, it would normally lead to the wartime tunnels, which burrow into the cliffs and have an escape route at the base. Down here we have Fitzwilliam Gate, which was constructed in the 1220s, and this in essence is the back entrance or exit to the castle and was used for discreet access. Very nice. This in front of you here is what they call the spur casemates, which was constructed in the 19th century and is a bomb-proof barracks. Got another one of these big old slingshots. I know I had one of these at the Chateau de Fougères in that video, but I've already forgotten what they're used for or what they're called, so re-educate me please. All right, the reason we're really here. Wow. You know, it's mad how little people appreciate these things when they're kids. I mean, even just walking around the outside as a grown-up is more fun than the entire tour that I did as a child. But just beneath the drawbridge here, I don't know how well you can see, but we have a staple of Tudor times. Good old Capri Sun. King's Gate. Huge. Wow, oh my god, iconic. When you think Dover Castle, you see this image. Just notice all this flint work stuck in the pointing here. It's not very attractive. It's like fish scales. It really feels like I'm on the set of The Other Boleyn Girl or The Tudors, or you know, any period drama of that nature. But it's lovely. Makes you proud to be British. This block here is the medieval constables of Dover Castle. This is their quarters. Yes, most interesting. And we have another barracks constructed between 1745 and 1756. Suppose in times of war you need a lot of barracks. It really is a shame that this is all shut, so I'd really love to go inside, have a proper touristy day. Another time perhaps. So that's the entrance to the Great Tower, but again, it's roped off and closed, but turn right, we have a chapel looking room. It's a nice stained glass window. Let's go check it out. So, appears to be some kind of worship room or prayer room. Got the old turn of stained glass, but you can speculate till the gals come home. I'm not that bright. And you've got all these people scratching their name into the stonework, leaving their mark on history. All right, this is the Palace Gate, so we've made it to the entrance. Let's see what else we can find. There's the lighthouse thingy. Yeah, we're gonna have a climb. Down these steps here and through this door, we have the Garrison well. I don't think even in normal times you'd be allowed down here though. Okay, we've made it to the Pharos, or the lighthouse. Ah, that's what it is. It's a church. An ancient church that has served the military community for many centuries. Let's have a look up here. Light the braziers. Wow. That's huge. Amazing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, or however you choose to identify, time for the big reveal. The great lookout of Dover Castle. Wow. Hey, that's where we parked. So there it is. City of Dover. Or the town of Dover. I don't know. Town of Dover, let's say. port again, where we parked, and somewhere off in that direction is France, but we don't talk about that anymore. Even this tiny church has that cruciform shape that's really only visible from above. So it's definitely a common theme with churches, European churches anyway. Very interesting. And what have we here? Well, well, well. That is a long way down. Simple things for simple minds. That just cost 30p. All right, making our way back. There it is in all its glory, but I think I've reached a dead end. Whoa! Oh no, it's fine. We'll make our way down there. Just look at it. That's a postcard right there. Selfie time. Lovely. Okay, we have another defensive post. I mean, this castle is very much a military ground, isn't it, for defense? Look at the size of these. That's some big brass balls. So you get shot at one of these, you end up in that sort of direction.
They probably both were once.
Another one here. What date is that? Oh man, I don't even know. It's 1684 through the magic of Google. All right, final gate. Peverells Gate. Possibly named after William Peverell, constable in 1066. Hey, we know what happened in 1066, don't we? Yes, Battle of Hastings. Well done if you got that. This cruise ship here is a Disney cruise liner, and it's been laid up for, I don't know, got to be a couple of months now. Shame, stuck in Dover. All right, there we go. That concludes our tour of the grounds. It's a shame the interior wasn't open because, yeah, I'd love to get inside and look at it through the eyes of an adult. But just coming to the grounds was fun enough for me. Definitely a worthwhile day out. So we're going to leave the grounds now, go a bit higher up and have a look at this place from the air. Welcome to Dover Castle. Dover Castle commands the Strait of Dover, the shortest sea crossing between England and continental Europe, a position of strategic importance throughout history. Castle Hill was shaped into massive defences capped by medieval walls and towers, and later, from the mid-18th century, by the earthworks of a garrisoned infantry and artillery fortress. Beneath the surface, cut into the chalk of the North Downs, are networks of tunnels to enable the garrison to move, plan, and live in safety. King Henry II began to build the present castle in the 1180s, and over the next 800 years, its buildings, defences, and tunnels were adapted to meet the changing demands of warfare right into the era of nuclear weapons. In 1066, William the Conqueror came to Dover after the Battle of Hastings to capture the port. He established a fortification possibly around the church, but there are no surviving remains. The castle was extended in the 12th century, although we know nothing of its appearance before the Great Rebuilding of the 1180s. The castle visible today was established by Henry II in the decade 1179 to 1189. He spent lavishly, creating at Dover the most advanced castle design in Europe. His engineer Maurice built the inner bailey and towers, part of the outer bailey and a huge centerpiece, the immense Great Tower, a sophisticated building that combined defense with a palatial residence. One important reason for this rebuilding may have been the new pilgrimage route to Thomas Becket's shrine in Canterbury. With no substantial properties in Kent, Henry needed a magnificent and impressive setting in which to receive and accommodate important visitors making the journey. Alright, that was Dover Castle. I think that would do me for today. Yeah, I had to break this into 2 parts because, well, I think that castle deserved a video all of its own. So I will love you and leave you. Where are you? There you are. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Love you lots. Bye.